While pregnant, Armelin was looking at the famous artworks of Leonardo da Vinci at a museum in Italy. At that moment, Leo, curled up in her womb, gave his first kick to his mother's belly. That's when she decided to name her son Leonardo. His father, George DiCaprio, was a comic book dealer. When Leo was 3 years old, his father was amazed after seeing a dance performance. Although both parents recognized their son's talent well, they couldn't quite understand the dynamics of their own relationship. The result was a divorce. With their 3-year-old son, Armelin moved away from her husband George DiCaprio. The child, who had already signaled his existence before birth by kicking his mother, continued to grow up under her care. With the father's absence, Leo also began to notice what it meant to lack something. Around the place where Leo grew up, drug addicts and sex workers were everywhere. Along with scarcity, Leo saw the darker side of human nature at a very early age. They say that deprivation spoils character, but in his case, it was the opposite. His stubbornness increased. His attraction to acting had existed long before then. He tried to do that properly. One audition after another, sometimes being rejected or getting small roles. It went on like this. The person who started from TV finally got called for a movie one day. In 1991, a low-budget horror movie named Critters 3 was released, in a small role. In 1993, This Boy's Life was released. The audience was impressed. That same year, What's Eating Gilbert Grape was released. Then, in 1996, the movie Romeo plus Juliet was released. After seeing Leonardo DiCaprio in Romeo plus Juliet, director James Cameron contacted him. At that time, he was making a movie about the love between two lovers on a sinking ship. Although he had no desire to act in a romantic role, James Cameron finally persuaded the boy with great effort. The result was incredible. The movie named Titanic seemed to make history, and the story of the sinking ship took Leonardo DiCaprio's career to a whole new height. It broke all-time business records, set a new record. Leo has become the dream man for every woman in America and around the world. After receiving the Dream Oscar, where artists often lose words in joy, DiCaprio, putting aside his own words, experiences, and film career, held the microphone and spoke about climate change, indigenous people, and millions of underprivileged people. If you go to celebrities' Instagram or Facebook, you will find hundreds of photos or movie promotions. However, if you visit DiCaprio's Instagram, you will only find pictures related to climate awareness, indigenous development, and social work. Whenever he gets time, DiCaprio goes to work in some poverty-stricken country in Africa for public service, or participates in social work related to climate campaigns.